Honda RC213V-S, the most expensive Japanese motorcycle in stunning MotoGP red, white, black. The motorcycle industry has always been about passion, performance, and prestige, but once in a generation, a machine comes along that redefines all three. One such masterpiece is the Honda RC213V-S, a bike that represents the pinnacle of Japanese engineering and motorsport heritage. Not only is it the most expensive production motorcycle to come out of Japan, but it is also a rare fusion of MotoGP DNA with road-legal accessibility. Painted in a stunning red, white, and black MotoGP-inspired livery, this motorcycle is not just a vehicle. It is a statement, a dream on two wheels, and a collector's fantasy. In this article, we'll dive deep into every aspect of the RC213V-S, exploring its origin, design, performance, exclusivity, and why it has earned the crown as Japan's most expensive motorcycle. The story of the RC213V-S begins with Honda's decades-long dominance in the MotoGP championship. For years, the RC213V MotoGP prototype, ridden by legends like Marc Marquez and Dani Pedrosa, dominated circuits across the globe. Fans around the world dreamed of owning a machine even remotely close to what their racing heroes were riding. In 2015, Honda finally made that dream come true with the launch of the RC213V-S, a motorcycle that blurred the line between race bike and street bike. Unlike most production superbikes that are merely inspired by racing technology, the RC213V-S was, in essence, a road-legal version of a MotoGP race machine. From its chassis and suspension to its carbon fiber bodywork and electronics, nearly every part of the RC213V-S traced its roots back to the World Championship-winning RC213V. This level of authenticity instantly set it apart from every other motorcycle on the planet. One of the most striking aspects of the RC213V-S is its design. At first glance, the bike looks like it has rolled straight off a MotoGP track. The aggressive aerodynamics, sharp angles, and minimalist styling scream performance. What makes it even more breathtaking is its MotoGP livery, a dazzling combination of red, white, and black that pays tribute to Honda's racing heritage. The red symbolizes passion and speed, the white represents purity and innovation, while the black accents highlight its ferocity and dominance. Every curve and contour of the bike has been sculpted not only for aesthetics but also for functionality. The aerodynamic fairings reduce drag, the wing-like shapes provide stability at high speeds, and the carbon fiber elements make it both lightweight and strong. Simply put, the RC213V-S is not just painted in red, white, and black. It wears these colors like a badge of honor, connecting it to the spirit of MotoGP. Underneath this breathtaking exterior lies the heart of the beast, a 999cc V4 engine, derived directly from Honda's MotoGP prototype. While the standard road-going version was slightly detuned to meet regulations, buyers had the option to purchase a sports kit that unlocked its full potential, delivering power figures that rivaled or even surpassed superbikes of its era. The engine screamed to life with a soundtrack that could send shivers down the spine of any motorcycle enthusiast. It wasn't just about raw horsepower. It was about how seamlessly the power was delivered, how responsive the throttle felt, and how every twist of the wrist connected the rider directly to Honda's racing legacy. This connection to MotoGP is what truly set the RC213V-S apart. Riding it wasn't like riding any other superbike, it was like strapping yourself to a piece of history. Handling and performance were other areas where the RC213V-S showcased its brilliance. Built with the same aluminum frame, Öhlins suspension, and Brembo brakes used in MotoGP, this motorcycle offered a riding experience that was both razor-sharp and confidence-inspiring. Every component had been meticulously engineered to deliver precision. On the racetrack, it danced through corners with agility, while on public roads it maintained stability and control, making it surprisingly user-friendly for such a high-performance machine. The lightweight construction, thanks to extensive use of carbon fiber and titanium, ensured that the RC213V-S was incredibly nimble. For professional racers, it offered the thrill of MotoGP performance, while for enthusiasts, it offered bragging rights and an unparalleled riding experience. Beyond performance, what made the RC213V-S truly special was its exclusivity. Honda produced only a very limited number of these motorcycles, just 213 units worldwide, a nod to the RC213V designation. This extreme rarity instantly transformed it from a motorcycle into a collector's item. Priced initially at around $184,000, and much higher with the sports kit, it was the most expensive Japanese motorcycle ever sold to the public. Today, in auctions, prices have soared even further, with some examples fetching nearly $237,000 or more. For collectors, owning an RC213V-S isn't just about having a motorcycle, it's about owning a piece of MotoGP history, a piece of engineering artistry that will likely never be replicated. Another fascinating aspect of the RC213V-S is its attention to detail. Honda didn't just build a fast bike, it built a masterpiece. Every part, from the hand-welded frame to the titanium exhaust system, was crafted with precision and care. The electronics package featured cutting-edge rider aids, ensuring that even though the bike was derived from MotoGP, it remained rideable for non-professional riders. The seat was ergonomically designed for comfort during high-speed riding, the foot pegs and handlebars were adjustable, and the dashboard provided riders with detailed telemetry, similar to what racers used during MotoGP events. In every sense, the RC213V-S was more than a motorcycle, it was an experience meticulously tailored for those lucky enough to own it. When we consider the RC213V-S in comparison to other superbikes from Japan, such as the Kawasaki Ninja H2R, Yamaha R1M, or Suzuki Hayabusa, the difference becomes clear. While these machines are marvels in their own right, they are production motorcycles designed for broader markets. The RC213V-S, on the other hand, is essentially a race bike with lights and mirrors. It is a direct transplant from the MotoGP paddock to the streets, which explains why it carries such a high price tag and such unmatched prestige. No other Japanese motorcycle before or since has so faithfully captured the spirit of racing in a road-legal form. Collectors and enthusiasts who have had the chance to ride or even see the RC213V-S often describe it as an almost spiritual experience. The combination of its limited production, MotoGP DNA, stunning red-white-black livery, and astronomical price make it an icon not just in Japan but globally. For many, it symbolizes what motorcycles are all about: freedom, adrenaline, and artistry. It isn't about practicality or daily commuting, it is about passion, performance, and pride of ownership. In conclusion, the Honda RC213V-S isn't just the most expensive Japanese motorcycle, it is the ultimate expression of what a motorcycle can be when a company like Honda decides to merge racing technology with street accessibility. Its breathtaking design, MotoGP-inspired red-white-black color scheme, screaming V4 engine, and ultra-exclusive production numbers make it a crown jewel in the world of motorcycles. For those fortunate enough to own one, it isn't just a machine, it's a legacy, a collector's dream, and a rolling testament to Honda's dominance in MotoGP. And for the rest of us, it remains a symbol of aspiration, reminding us that sometimes, engineering isn't just about creating vehicles, it's about creating dreams.